Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Fast Grip video. This video we're going to dive into the Fast Grip version 2 VTEC-spec and B20-spec oil pan baffles. Alright, well let's dive in. This one here is VTEC-spec and this other one here is B20-spec. You can spot the obvious difference, which is more material on this one versus this one. I'll get into why. Okay, so a VTEC-spec is going to cover B16, 17, B18, C1, C5, JDM B18C, and it's also going to cover B18A, B18B oil pans, non-VTEC. It covers non-VTEC because those oil pans still have this. This oil pan is actually off of a B18B, okay? So, all right, so this oil pan baffle, what it's going to do, it's going to keep your oil in this pickup area. When you're doing spirited driving, if you're at the track, oil is going back and forth and it's sloshing in and out of the pickup area. This is going to keep it in its place, and these side strakes just help it a bit more by slowing the oil down and just keeping it there, okay? So while it's doing that, it's keeping your engine happy, all right? So you're not going to have those oil starvation issues, you're not going to have VTEC issues or possible engine failure, okay? So this is the VTEC-spec. Okay, you do have to weld them in, grind some paint off at the top and off the bottom here of the oil pan, also by the side strakes right over here and right there. Okay, also a couple of tack welds on the side strakes to the oil pan baffle and you should be good. All right, so that's VTEC-spec. Why the B20-spec? Well, B20-spec because B20 oil pans don't have this portion here. So it's just this and this big open area. That sucks. Okay, so this B20-spec oil pan baffle is going to take care of that. Drop it in. And right here, you're going to want to weld on the sides, at the top, sides and at the top. And just like the other VTEC-spec baffles, at the very top as well. Side strakes go on. Weld those as well, okay? Now this is going to do the same thing as the VTEC-spec baffles because it is still going to keep that oil in there. And again, this extra material is going to take care of the missing material that's there, okay? Now, these are made out of cold rolled steel. And they are going to come with a light coating of oil, some type of oil, and so they, so it can prevent it from rusting. Laser cut, so you don't have to modify anything on the actual baffle itself. All you're going to have to do is grind some paint off of the oil pan and just get them welded. Okay, these aren't cut with a grinder or anything like that. Again, laser cut out of cold rolled steel for ease of installation. These right here are perforated and they are going to come flat. You can just bend them with one of these, or you can just put them on a vise and just bend them, okay? Just don't bend them too much because then they will probably break off, okay? Again, they'll come flat. Okay, these are $32 shipped throughout the US. I haven't shipped across either pond or Canada. So if you are interested in one of these oil pan baffles, B20-spec or VTEC-spec, just DM me on Instagram. I'm Chuck_Chains. I'm also on Honda Tech as Chuck Chains. But I should have a website store coming up pretty soon if you guys are going to be interested in these. All right. So as always, drive fast, grip hard. Hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe and like. Right, Isabel? Yeah. Okay. So subscribe and like if you do like it, and I'll have more content coming up with some of the other products that I do have, like auto to manual harnesses for EG Civics, DC Integras, and other things that I'm going to come up with.